Adam Stark, my man from the other side of the pond. What do you got? When targeting companies I know, a direct boss is a priority and ATS last resort. You're learning. If I can't find the boss, who else should you target and what's the best pecking order before the ATS? Love it. Okay, love this one, buddy. Great question, wonderful one to kick us off. So just real quick priorities and the way, I'm gonna do a little mixing and matching here. So it'll give you the whole kind of little concatenation. I target companies, not roles. So the primary focus of the job search, priority one, what are the companies I want to target? Don't you worry your pretty little self about whether they've got an opening or not, okay? Where do I want to go? How can I get there? Let's find somebody who I can tag, tackle, send a message to, or whatever. Sometimes it's a multi-step process to get there. Second thing is, it's okay to look at, are there open positions, but they should be in the context of your target companies. If you find an open position and that company was not on your target list, you add it. If you find people that you know, your long lost friend who, whatever, you stumbled across on Facebook, oh, works at such and such, does that look like a good company? In the target company list. All right. And then you look for connections, bosses, try to identify them, see if you know anybody who knows the boss, see if you know the recruiter, if you know the HR person, if you know anybody who works at the company or whatever. So just look for relationships. Now, the preference is to get somebody to introduce you to the boss. I realize that's a luxury, right? But if you're going to go and you're going to go cold, now we're getting to the spirit of specifically what Adam asked. I'd go boss first. I probably would go teammate second. I would go into the recruitment department third, HR and recruiters in that order. Why? Okay, boss hunting works effectively if and only if you have requisite skills that boss will need at this moment in time. That is why it works. The intersection. I do this, I need this, he, she has this, bang, connection, okay? Always. Good bosses are always on the lookout for great people, even if they don't have open positions. And a boss might have 10 people. If they've got 10 people, 2 or more could go. They might trade out. They might have an open position that hasn't been published yet, and so on. And if a boss has 10 people and no open requisitions, and you send a message to the recruiter who has open recs for other hiring officials, can you see the difference in level of priority? That guy doesn't need anybody. He would go over on that team, right? So that's why recruiters are down on the line. Okay, so boss first, go at it. Second thing, look for somebody on the team. Hey, I'm in the middle of my job search and I noticed you work at such and such a company. I was looking at this company because I was thinking of potentially applying. As part of my due diligence, I wanted to check in with you to see how you enjoy working there. Would you be open to sharing that with me? Right? Something like that. You didn't ask them to refer. You didn't ask anything. You asked them for their help and their insight. Okay? Multi-step chess, not checkers, right? Okay. Sure, Adam, I'd be happy to share with you. I really like working here. Great, Andy, what do you like about working? Is there anything in particular or is there anything you particularly love? Next iteration, right? Or something like that, and you're having a dialogue. That's awesome. You know what? Based on what you just said, I think I'm going to apply. Before I do that, just out of curiosity, would you benefit if I was one of your referrals? That's a yes or no question. That's not a will you submit me, that's a will you benefit. Third response. As a matter of fact, I really like you, Adam, because you're a great guy. Send me your resume, blah, blah, blah. Hey, this is great. Maybe we could have a phone call real quick, or maybe I trust you enough. I'll pass this along to my boss, right? That's the way to go. All right. Now, this is all assuming that you're not sure if there's an opening. And if there is an opening, you can point to the opening that, hey, I was considering applying for this position. When you start doing stuff like that, what happens is you're introducing the possibility that somebody could select you out. I'm on the team and I'm looking at Adam's resume and I'm thinking I know what I do, but he doesn't have this skill, and I as a team member think he should, when I as the boss might not care if he has that or not, right? So you start getting into weird stuff here, but I would go that next. And then third, I would hit the HR and recruitment department. And if you're fortunate enough to hit a smart recruiter or a smart HR person, what they're going to do is they're going to say, oh man, I know, Andy's always on the lookout for those good event planners, good salespeople, good whatever, right? Like what you are. So I'm gonna send it over to Andy, and we're gonna let Andy decide this kind of thing. Or that's how I would go. And man, I would be like that whole process. I would be willing to take months before I ever put my resume into an applicant tracking system. And some of you I know are out there. I know you're out there snickering, right? Well, Andy, I don't have months. Yeah, that's right. You don't have months. You need your job fast. So where is your time better spent? Go out and find more of these companies that you can do that with, so that you are constantly pressing out into the world yourself, giving yourself the highest probability of getting acknowledged in an interview. Going into the applicant trashing system is not that way. So I would be sending this to many, many locations each day, however many you can, or however many you can over the course of the week. And I'm not worried about that job. I'm worried about my job search. I'm not concerned. Where is my damn card here? What did I just get done saying? Hang on, where is it? Short timers, you're focusing on the wins. Long timers studying their plans. My plan says that I'm gonna find my job. Andy's telling me that if I have faith and I keep doing the job search challenge type activities, if you don't know what that is, just head to my YouTube channel. If I keep sending messages to people, then I have a greater likelihood of getting responses and okay, that's what I'm talking about. Where you're thinking, well, I got to go on the applicant tracking system and hopefully I get a win. Well, you're going to get a ton of losses that way. So put the plan together, stick with it, stay consistent, and use that pecking order. That is a damn good question there, Adam. I love it. I love it. I know I really rambled, but there was a lot of great lessons in that one. And I wish you a lot of luck, but that's how I would go about it. That's how I would think it through.